Hello, America. It's Thursday evening. I was just taking a little drive into town, and I was listening to Bill O'Reilly's closing statements, and it got me to thinking about the new theme by the Trump campaign of Drain the Swamp. I'm all for it. Here is my reasoning and ideas about Congress and term limits. And I'll start with a quote that somebody said, and I don't know who to credit to, but it's not me. But they said, 8 years is just barely enough time to, it leaves you hanging on the edge, like maybe get something done. And they said, just barely enough time to get corrupted. And I think that's true. It is, and in my way of thinking, it's barely enough time to get something done. But the way I view it, and I think this is, what's the word I'm looking for? Applicable, and it's in context. I view it like military service, congressional service, and I think that's how it was with our forefathers. They had real jobs, real careers, but they had a love for their nation, so they went for a time and did what they could do, offered their ideas to make things better in their opinion. And then they went back to work their chosen craft. And I'm all for that, because what we've come into now is people who aspire to be politicians and nothing else, and they're out of touch with the reality of the average working American. And so my idea, or I've heard the number 2 term limits for a congressman, or the equivalent of 8 years. I think it's a 6-year Senate term. I can't remember the numbers that have been proposed, but in my mind, it's like military service. There are some career military men, and God bless them, but for the most part, that is something that people have a want to serve their country, and they love their country, so they go for a time, 4 to 6 to 8 years, and serve their country, and then they go on about their life. They still propose ideas, and they still interact in American society and function in American society, but they've served. And that's how I think congressional and Senate service should be, as presidential service is. To stay there much longer than that, and what I think knowing that there's a time limit and a term limit, I think will drive these individuals to address what they want addressed, and then that they'll get hooked up right to it, knowing what they want to go take care of. So anyhow, that's my thought on term limits, and I think I may be onto something. All right, then.